Hello. Test, test.
Get it all up and running.
I think so. We'll know when I started up and there's music playing. I pushed the mute button on one of the YouTube things, so let's see. Nessa. Nessa had a long night. She loves the Stars. They played till like 11. Look at this. Basket where you can drain oil. You can actually use it to try.
Ooh,
You put it on top and pour it whatever. What goes in there?
you reuse it. That's actually brilliant.
Best things. Although I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
But man, it's so good.
Fried stuff.
Yes.
Chinese food is definitely something we have been craving, which is ridiculous.
Hey, how are we supposed to get our pool badges?
You have to go, since you didn't, if you didn't make it to the,
Grand opening?
yeah, I didn't either, we wouldn't pick it up.
Don't you have to fill out a form? I thought they make you fill out a waiver or something.
Only if you. You know what, you sign it there, cause Ashlyn went and picked ours up.
Wouldn't both of you have to be there?
Ashlyn even picked ours up and signed it for us because she's 18. And the pool cards are blue now.
Okay.
So, okay. Do you know where the dance studio, okay. Virginia and Ridge. You turn left onto Virginia. And there's, the dentist office right there when you first turn, and then there's a dance studio
Okay.
and a church. Well, in front of the dance studio is the greenhouse management office. It's in that little strip. There's a dermatologist, a dance studio, and greenhouse management. It's right
Pop
there.
in on them.
Mhm. And pick it up.
I bet if I Google greenhouse management, I could get directions to it.
I can tell you the exact address to it because I sent Ash there.
Boom. Directions. This is give her a record.
I'll tell you here in a second.
This is an Adriatic.
Official look it up. And it is.
Six eight four one Virginia Parkway. Right?
I'm still looking.
Suite 103. Well, I already have it, so. You can keep looking though.
I will.
Yeah, noon tomorrow, and we upgrade our tickets. We have,
And the address is right. It's
address in-
5801 Virginia Parkway, Suite 202.
What? So they have something online that's bad. 50,
801 Virginia Parkway. Number 2, Suite 202. But it's right in front of the dance studio or to the side of it.
they didn't even get the suite right. Oh, so I didn't see if they got it right. Why would they have it online?
Because they had an office in Adriatica, they probably have not updated it. Because their business operations might be different than their.
Dumb.
I don't think.
Yeah, Jeannie wanted me to get the pool pass for the pool that I haven't used in 5 years.
We haven't used it since we saw the dead floating rat.
Did what?
Floating rat. Michael won't go near it.
Would you rather have a live floating rat?
There was one. There was a rat that was alive and one that was dead. And he was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
We, I ran the pool in Lancaster. We found skunks in the skimmers. Well, not one skunk in the skimmer.
Beauty.
We found, you had scorpions, you name it. You know, pool, snake.
The snakes? No.
Yeah.
The one time I remember going, because there wasn't a pool near us, we went to 30 minutes away to go to the closest community pool. And I remember we left the pool and there's not like a parking lot, it's a grassy area that you just park in. And my mom got bit by a snake. And there were other parents around. There was one dad and he happened to have a shovel in the back and he was able to chop its
Really?
head off. So that when we got her to the hospital, they could, that was
Knew it.
30 minutes away.
Knew it
They
kinda was.
could figure out what it was that bit her.
I remember we had at the pool, one day we used gas chlorine. To put in the pool, which is really dangerous, but bad planning. It's an old pool. And one day we were having problems with the chlorine and we thought the pool was turning green. We thought algae was taking over. We pumped up chlorine. I don't know what the problem, but it wasn't algae. Well, we over chlorinated it. Should have shut down because too much chlorine in a pool ain't good.
But there are a lot of sick people.
The funny one though was this kid showed up and he had a brand new bright orange swimsuit. And he calls the next day and said, "Hey, is your pool okay today? Because I came there yesterday with a orange swimsuit, it's yellow now." And I remember because it cracked all of us up. He showed up. I said, "Yeah, I like it better yellow." So that's how dangerous it was. We just absolutely should have shut down. Yeah,
All those little hellions that swallowed that.
there were morons running the pool. Anyway, two.
Was it 92?
He's my mom's age. She can't sing worth shit. And he can. She's only 90, but that's pretty old. Yeah. Yeah, he was the celebrity birthdays today. Up to 4. See who they are. We have Weaver, Raina, and Reed. What's the fun in Oklahoma City?
Hopefully it's not storming too bad.
They've had worse days up there.
Recently, they've had a lot of tornadoes.
Well,
So have fun with that.
30
They should
years,
not stand in war.
it seems like 30 years ago they had.
Oh, yeah. In April, yeah.
3 minutes. It stars put a whooping on last night. Well, they started out putting a whooping on, then I guess they came back. Michelle. We're missing prosecutor in jail.
$100.
Good for him. Haley's on. All we're missing is the jail. They're probably in their own little world. Remember that?
I hope to heavens that's not him sitting in there. I did not make a request that was brought over. But I hear toilets flushing back there.
Still a minute. Did you hear what 366 judge? No, not Ben.
No.
Yeah, no, that he has like a 6-week long oral gas trial.
That what is coming in with all the freaking boxes? Oh my God. What part is
6
that?
weeks of it.
What part is that in?
366.
I will tell you that when I get you in the mornings, there are 2 separate vehicles that are just unloading cases of water and books and printers. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why would you unload all of that stuff? Now it makes sense. They need it quickly.
6 weeks.
Ugh. At
At
least you know what you're doing every day.
And everybody's making fun of it.
How did he not get rid of it?
They're just asking him how he has time to do stuff for them. We're picking a new juvenile probation director. Hey, maybe Novak wants in on this. You're gonna have anything to do next. That's everybody. Admit all. Bing, bing, ding, ding. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yes,
Perfect.
Judge.
See if there's an echo. Last time there was an echo. All right. There's Weaver.
I'm here.
All right. And this is Kayla Roundtree, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And I do have a copy of the mental health assessment and the arrest report. Do you want to call your client to testify?
Yes, sir.
Miss Roundtree, if you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can go ahead.
State your name, please.
Kayla Roundtree.
And Ms. Roundtree, do you suffer from a mental illness?
Yes, sir.
Do you recall when you first got diagnosed as suffering from a mental illness?
Age 13.
Okay. At that age, were you placed on medications?
Yes, sir.
You recall what medications you were placed on?
Zoloft, and then Lexapro and Rexulti.
And have you in the past gone to mental health services such as Life Pass and that
Yep.
like that?
Yes, sir.
When were you last a patient or client of Life Pass?
This year.
All right. And since you've been in jail, have you been on medications?
Yes, sir.
What medications are they giving you while you've been in jail?
Prozac.
You have reviewed the action plan, correct?
Yes.
Do you feel like you understand the terms and conditions and what's going to be required of you?
Yes.
And do you have a place to go if you're released today?
Yes.
And where will you be going?
My mom's.
And where does she live?
Gainesville.
All right. Are you going to have the ability to get to and from court from Gainesville, Texas?
Yes.
And how are you going to do that?
Her car.
All right. Will she drive you or will you drive?
Either or, because I have my license. So.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Does the state have any questions?
Yes, just briefly. Your mom, does she have one car or do y'all have two cars?
She has two, but yeah.
So if she had to go to work, you could still be able to take her car and come to
Yes.
court.
Yes.
Okay. And you said that she lives in Gainesville.
Yes.
Have you lived with your mom before?
Yes.
Okay. Any issues there?
No.
Okay. And what treatment do you plan to get once you're released?
So I plan to do the counseling and the NA and the AA, but I also plan to keep on taking my Prozac and then also seeking substance use treatment.
When was the last time that you had been taking your mental health medication?
Right before I got in jail through Life Path.
Okay. So you were taking your medication when you got arrested?
Yeah, I just started getting it prescribed again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you received any type of substance abuse treatment before?
Yes. Last year, in 2024, I was seeking Life Path for opioid disorder. So they were giving me Subutex.
Okay. Have you been in any type of sober living program or anything like that before?
No, I did go to rehab last year in 2024, and then I did not go to sober living though afterwards.
I'll pass the witness.
All right. Anything else?
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Does the state have anything to add?
Yes, Judge, if I could go through the criminal history.
Sure.
In January of 2014, the defendant was arrested for theft of service. That charge was dropped by the arresting agency. In 2014, defendant was arrested for possession of a controlled substance. That case was rejected. In 2024, let's see. Those are, second. And then we have our current offenses.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. In 2024, she was also arrested for a theft. And that's it.
Okay. Any argument from the state?
Judge, it seems like this is more drug related. We've got 3 possession of controlled substance cases as well as prior drug arrests. So for that basis, we would object.
Okay. I think it might be drug related, but we're going to find out. We're going to give you a shot here, get you out of jail, get you into this treatment programs. You got to do what you said you're going to do. If they require some sort of outpatient, inpatient care, you're going to have to do it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You're going to come see me once a month. When you come see me, expect to be drug tested. If you have anything in your system other than what you're supposed to have in your system, you go back to jail. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
And Kathy, do you want to share anything else?
Yeah, so I will contact your mom and let her know we'll schedule the release. And then once you get home, just go ahead and give me a call. Your mom will have my number, okay?
Okay. And is it so you'll call her? Is it me being released today?
Depends on schedule.
Okay.
Right, today or tomorrow, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Thank you.
luck. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
See ya.